Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I would like to welcome you. And if you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back again. I am going outside into the garden. I've been doing some editing all day. I'm gonna get my stuff together and I'm gonna move on outside. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to harvest this celery. The celery has been out here all spring and all summer. And it probably is no good, but I think it is still some good, some of it. And it is pink plume and Utah tall, I think it is. So I think it's Utah tall in here. So a lot of this bad I can pull off. I didn't blanch these. Some people say that you can blanch them, or you're supposed to blanch them, and that will make them good for storage, I think. But there's that one. I think that's pretty good. This is another one that was growing. I probably could have left it in there. But, so, this is okay. And I'm going to pull some of these off. I'm going to go ahead and harvest. And then I'll clean all this off when I get done. I think I'll just lay them down here on the ground. Oh, they deep. They are down in here deep. Oh. Now, it is not ideal to leave your celery out here this long. But I think my sister had been coming out here pulling stalks off of here as she needed it. And so and this is 2 right here. Oh, I'll separate them later. But they are still looking good. Ah, that's a snail with a shell. But this look pretty good, you all. We like to have a lot of celery when we make our Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll have these for cooking. That's a good one there. I've never really been able to grow big, huge stalks of celery. Maybe because I plant too many. But as long as these have been out here and the conditions they've had to grow in, I am real happy with this. So I think I'll just wait until I get over here to clean them up. Just get them all harvested so I can amend this bed. And I know y'all have seen me out here and seen this celery, and I didn't say anything about it. And for 2 or 3 videos I kept saying I gotta harvest my celery, and that was probably 2-3 months ago. And I didn't do it until here it is, end of September, and I'm harvesting celery. This is pink plume, because some of them are pink in here, but there's that. These grow deep. So, you all, these roots are deep on these little plants. Now, if any of you were with me when I sowed seeds on these, you saw their little seeds. Seeds look like little feather, like little pieces of nothing. And this is what it grows up to be with all these roots. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this is just a bunch of plants or how in the world this is. Ooh, that lizard. Get on now. Get on. Go on out of here. Get. And don't get in the others. Yeah, go on in there. It's okay. Just don't go in there. There's a pink plume. I think that's more than one. And I think this is going to be the last one here. Okay. This is the celery I just harvested, and it's just piled up here. I will, I'm gonna clean these roots off and spray them and get all the dead leaves off, and then take them in the house and for whatever is good. Some of it's not good, but a lot of it is. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So let me get to it. This is one of those caterpillars that the monarch butterfly comes from. I had a whole lot of them on my fennel the other day. See, you wouldn't have to do all this if you didn't let them go so long, like I did. They would just be pretty and green, fresh out your soil if you harvest them at the right time. I think these are all going to be good. I'll rinse them off out here. We'll take them in the house. We will get bad leaves like that off, but some of these stalks are really good. So I hate to pull them off. Celery is one of those plants with the teeny tiny seeds. I showed you all how to sow them and get them to germinate. They take a long time to germinate, but basically all you have to do is drop the seed on your seed starting soil and make sure that soil is good and moist, and then just kind of mash them into the soil, and then wait for them to germinate, and that is it. You do not have to put any soil on top of them. If you start them in the house like I do, just put you some vermiculite over top, just so the soil will stay moist, and then they will germinate. And they are some teeny tiny seeds. That's how I got my so many. Because I just sprinkle them, a bunch of them in there, and then they all germinate. But that's how you do it. And I'll be starting some more next spring. This is a Utah tall. It is a nice looking plant. Nice stalks. This is a good one. I'm gonna rinse this whole thing off and I'm gonna take it in the house. The pink plume seemed to have smaller stalks, but a bunch of them. And if I picked this on time, this would have been a perfect stalk of celery. And if I had not grown it so close together, this would have been a bigger stalk. I think what I'm gonna grow next year are the Utah Tall. This is a nice stalk of celery, you all. It really is. So this is the actual harvest that I have for today. I got pink plume celery, Utah Tall celery, and a little basket full of sweet peppers. And got my sink out here. I'm gonna wash these off and take them on into the house. Okay, that's Utah Tall. All cleaned up. I'll take them in the house and wash them in our vegetable wash that we have, and then we'll preserve them. I don't know how, but we will. Okay, you all, so this is my harvest. Just cleaned up as best I could get it cleaned for outside, and then I can take them in the house and use some of our vegetable wash on them. Those are the they're sweet peppers. I can't remember the name. And Doty Spain, I think is what it is. Doty Spain, sweet peppers. And then this is Utah Tall celery, and this is the pink plume. And so that is it. I think this Utah Tall, it grew well. That is a nice stalk of celery that is overdue to be harvested. And these are some nice stalks. This will be good in our dressing for Thanksgiving. Celery, onions, sage. Those best things to put in your dressing for Thanksgiving. And there's one piece right there. So that's it, you all. I'm going in the house. I have our lawn guy is out here and he's cutting the grass, and I'm gonna get on out of his way. And just glad to see him. And but you all, I am just puttering along. Now, I didn't get to plant any of my fall plants here on this beautiful Saturday, September 27th. But I'll get it done. I will get it done. And I have beds that are ready to be amended and get my plants into it. I had mentioned before that last year I planted in all of these beds, and I had this whole section with grow bags, and we had one green stalk, 5-tier high, growing. And that was too much, because when the cold and everything started coming, I may have been doing too much. I don't know. But when it's cold, I like to keep my plants warm. So coming and covering with the row cover or blankets or whatever to keep them warm, and then come back when ice storms are coming, and over top of that cover, putting plastic, thermal plastic over them, you know, that's a lot of work, and I don't want to do it again. And I will do it for 2 or 3 beds, but a whole garden, no, not gonna do it. And so gardening is a lot of work, and you have to do what you can, and you can get overwhelmed. I did, and I did it because I had all that food growing, and I didn't want to lose it just because it was cold. But I have plenty of cabbage, so it didn't grow cabbage. Have plenty of broccoli, so it didn't grow any broccoli. And I'm just doing collards, mustards, turnips, rutabagas. That's it. And our Swiss chard has come back. So we'll have herbs, sage, thyme, rosemary, and whatever else. But that's all. So I'm gonna go on into the house. You all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And so I hope that you're getting everything done that you want to get done. I hope everything is going your way. So you all stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.